Hello people, Lil Dude from Overachiever here. We will be covering today the achievements, tips and tricks of Monster Blast. It was a short game, took me around 3 hours to fully complete, as you can see in the full playthrough video linked in the description. So, if you find the video useful and want us to create more content like this, make sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave in the comments below what achievement guides you want us to cover next. The game has 3 difficulties: Kids, Normal and Hard. You can get all 22 achievements on any of them. So whether you are a casual or a hardcore player, you will get 100% completion at the end of the game. For this, you need to finish 4 worlds with 6 levels each. Diving into it, you take control of this guy. All you have to do with him is to shoot and kill blobs and of course stay alive. Some blobs are small, some are big, some have abilities, and of course there are the bosses that I will later show you. You start in a green square, shown in the upright corner of the screen, and after killing all the blobs, my suggestion is to try and go up if possible, because the red square, the exit of the level, tends to spawn in the upper section of the map. Looking at the minimap, there is the green square, the start location, the yellow squares, areas cleared, and the red square in the upper section, the exit area. If you happen to die, all progress is lost and you will need to start from the proverbial square one. Again, you can see the red square in the upper section of the map. One tip I wish I would have gotten before starting was to make sure I use both analog sticks. The left one for movement and the right one for aiming. I didn't check the controls and for 10 minutes or so, as you can see in the video, it was tough to move and aim with just the left stick. It was really a drag, the mobs were damaging me like crazy, I couldn't hit shit and I was dying over and over again. Couple of blobs to watch out for. The first one is the bull. He charges very fast, keeping you always on the move when facing him. Try to use the environment to block him where possible. Another one is the phantom. As you can see, 2 phantoms are charging me. They have a large amount of health, they can move through objects, however they are slow. But the most annoying one by far is the gas blob. When killed, it releases a toxic gas which damages you and could kill you if you linger. As you finish a level, you will gain experience, and after every experience level, you will have the choice to boost your HP to increase health, your luck for more item drops, or strength for more damage. I maxed out strength to kill blobs faster. Monster Blast has 2 missable achievements. The first one is the fruit junkie that will pop after eating 20 fruit. I got it at the end of the first level, but you will probably get it later if you play from the start on Kids difficulty. I always recommend to eat until you get a full HP bar, because in crazy battles you can lose health quickly and you won't even notice. The second missable one is the support tower achievement. Throughout the game, besides food, you can find other items, like shields that give you immunity for a limited number of hits, bombs that you can use to kill blobs, and the one that you use for this achievement, the turret. If you haven't noticed me putting it down, let me show it to you. There it is. Make sure that you are in an area with lots of blobs before placing it. I got it randomly, had no idea this was an achievement, placed it, and it just did the job, killing 10 blobs like the achievement requires. For the main story achievements, there are 5 simple and missable ones. The first 3 are the Lucky Beggar, the Hitman, and the Hero, as you see in the video. They pop after killing 1000, 2000 and 4000 blobs respectively. A little misleading, the name of the third one, Hero. As you will shortly see, there is an achievement called Superhero that is not related to the number of blobs killed, but to the experience level. When you reach experience level 10, that is when you see level 11 on screen, the Soldier achievement will pop. When you reach level 20, that is when you see level 21 on the screen, the Superhero achievement will pop. This is because the level displayed is the one you want to reach, not the one you are currently on. As I mentioned before, the game has 4 worlds, each one with different environment, new mobs and 3 bosses. The exception is the first world, which only has 2 bosses. The first one that you will encounter is the incredible Bob the Blob. The strategy I'm using here can be used at almost all the bosses. Just keep shooting him, try to do it as accurately as possible, and circle around. He doesn't do that much, as he does not shoot you but wants to ram you, hence the circling. There are also some helping blobs spawning that you can choose to kill or simply ignore as they have the same attack as he does. When Bob dies, all the other helpers die along with him and the achievement will pop. This fight was on normal difficulty, but depending on your preference, for you it might be longer or shorter. The second and the last one in World 1 is the Shield Master. You can use the same strategy as with Bob, but this one only takes damage when his shield is up, otherwise he is immune. He is also spawning some helper blobs that in this fight are coming from all directions, 3 from each spawn point. When he dies, the achievement will pop, and because he is the last boss here, the World 1 achievement will pop as well. In World 2, you will be facing 3 bosses. The first is Jerry Jump. He is a fast shooter and after some time he will jump away, hence the name. If you are doing this like I am on Kids difficulty, he will be almost dead by the time he jumps for the first time. During the flight, he is spawning blobs to help him, but it's useless. He lands and gets killed quickly. You can see a discrepancy between his name and the achievement name. Jerry Jump versus Jerry Jumper. The second one here is Panzer Boy. This one has helpers spawn from the start that are also shooting you. Just be careful as all their projectiles, especially Panzers, do area of effect damage, so try and keep clear. The last one from World 2 is Roller Star. He is spinning and moving side to side. The catch for this one is that he only takes damage when sitting still. Be aware of the blobs that he is spawning as they are hard to ignore this time. Kill him, get the achievement and also the achievement for finishing World 2. In the third world, we have yet again 3 bosses. The first one is called the Exploder. As his name says, his gimmick is that he is throwing bombs towards you. Like the Panzer Boy, take care that his bombs do area of effect damage, so stay clear of them. He does not have as many helpers as others, so they should not be a problem. This one also has a discrepancy in the achievement name, the Explorer instead of the Exploder. The next one has the funniest name of them all, the Puffy. He has 3 fixed barrels and a mobile one, giving him a wide shooting angle. His special move is that he puffs away for some time and puffs back somewhere else in the area. During his puffing times, he may spawn helpers. Nonetheless, when he is present, try and get to the side of him. The last boss in World 3 is Slimy World. Although the last boss, he was the least challenging one so far. He does not move from the gate and only uses his multiple barrels to shoot after you almost in any position you might be. The idea is to keep moving and try to shoot as accurately as possible at a sitting target. He might be spawning some blobs, but you can simply ignore them as they might get killed from his bullets. Finishing him off will also grant you the World 3 achievement. We are now entering the last world. Same as before, we need to face 3 bosses, the first being Mr. Tentacle. This one is a bit more challenging, a total improvement from the last one, Slimy Wall, that we plowed through. He is made up of 3 tentacles that you need to destroy. He is helped by some blobs that you can say are coming straight from Angry Birds. Just look at them! On top of that, he also has good shooting speed and can shoot in any direction you might be. The following boss is the Nest. Basically, a pancake sitting in the middle of the map, spitting one-eyed blobs at you. Not much to be said, aim, shoot, kill, move on. At last, we reach the last boss, Rotary King. A long fight with this one despite the low difficulty. He moves pretty fast and has barrels all around, giving him complete shooting angles. Do not stop moving as he can shoot you everywhere. As an added complication, he does not take damage when the head is in the tank, but that does not stop him from shooting you in the meantime. I mean, why does he poke his head out to begin with? Anyway, he is also surrounded by helpers, including the Angry Bird one from before. You cannot ignore them this time around, as they are way too many. Killing him will open the door to the end of the game. Congratulations! Getting here gives you the victory achievement, marking the completion of the game. As a conclusion, I would like to thank Thomas and Frank for this very fun and short game. Also, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and until next time, keep popping those achievements!